olive spread. And I've seen these at the stores already, you know, made up in the jars, which are wonderful. I've seen them at Nino Savaggio's, but of course I like to make my own. So what I'm going to start with is some roasted red pepper. I'm just going to put one in here. And then I'm going to add some Italian green olives that are pitted. Just going to add those. Some black de Kalamata olives that are pitted. Make sure everything's pitted. Just add those into my processor here. We'll put a couple cloves of whole garlic. Look how nice these are. Nino sells these already peeled. I love them. They're wonderful. Add that. We're going to add some salt, some pepper, some oregano, some red wine vinegar, just a couple tablespoons, just add, and a little splash of Borelli olive oil. Okay, and I might add a little more of that. Let's see how it goes. And I'm just going to quickly blend this up. You don't want to do it completely. You want it to have the nice chunks of the olive in it. Oh, that looks great. Let me just give it one little taste. Love olives. Okay. Now you can do any kind of bread you want. You can do the long loaf, the round loaf. I love this little round ciabatta bread, and I got this from Nino's. I love it. So what I do is I'm going to hollow it out. Just take my knife and run it along. Let's see. Let me just kind of pop it. Just set that aside. And then I'm just going to hollow all the insides. I know it's a shame, but you know what? You can dry these up and use those for homemade breadcrumbs. So just hollow it all out as much as you can. You're going to make like a wall here. So this way, when you go to bite into the sandwich, you don't have that thick of bread going on. Just get try to get the sides as good as you can so that, you know, you have room to fill it up. Let's see, a little bit more here. Perfect. Okay, now what I start with is the olive spread. Just take that out. Let's get a spoon here. And I'm going to put the olive spread all over the bottom of this. Smells so good. Okay, and then I'm going to start layering my lunch meats. You can use anything you want. I'm going to start with the mortadella. I love mortadella. It's like an Italian bologna. And we're just going to layer and just kind of press them down. Tell you when I love Italian sandwiches. They're so good. They're so hearty. Nothing like a good sandwich on a Saturday afternoon. And then I'm going to add some salami. And salami is cut so nice and thin. You can really put quite a bit into this. And what's nice about these is you could also make these the day before, wrap them up, and then the next day put them into your, you know, cut them up and they're fine. Put them in your refrigerator. Okay, here we'll put the cheese off to the side a minute. We'll save that for last. And then I have here some hot cup of cola. And this is also another Italian ham. Okay. And then I guess to make it kind of healthy, I have turkey breast. Because maybe that's all I would eat is just the turkey breast. And so you could fit quite a bit in there. I mean, there's quite a bit of lunch meat going on into this one sandwich. Okay, I'm gonna press it down really good, and then I'm gonna top it with provolone cheese. And of course, you can use any kind of cheese you want. Okay, then I'm gonna top it with some red onion. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna top it with some more of the olive spread. And see, I kept it nice and chunky because you want to be able to taste the olives and the pepper, the garlic, that olive oil. Okay, and I'm going to top it with some red onion slices. It looks good. And some arugula, or lettuce, or spinach, whatever you want to do. And just, you could also put tomato in here if you want, but if you're going to put tomato, I would serve it then right away so that the tomato doesn't get too soggy. Okay, so now what I would do is let's take all this bread off of the top. Yeah, this is good bread. Don't waste that. Dry that out and use that for breadcrumbs. This is beautiful. Or eat it. Okay, so then I just top it, make sure it fits back on, give it a nice little press here. And then, let's see, I'll wrap it up. Okay, so I would just wrap this up and I would put it in my refrigerator, and either I'd serve it that day or the next day, and I cut it into nice wedges. And this would be a wonderful little appetizer for when your kids come home from school.